Kathryn Hill is here from Family Service Ottawa. Oddly, we're talking about the situation in Tweed,
Yep.
and you're here today to the title of an upcoming seminar, I guess you would call it, is Teens, the Great Parenting Challenge. Sometimes apparently that gets reversed. But it is a challenge,
Yep.
Parenting for teens. You guys have put on many a seminar dealing with this particular issue, right?
Yep, we do all age groups, so we'll do with middle years, and then we do with the teen years, and we run them all year long, and great success. Lots of parents.
You do,
come to
and
our workshops.
I asked you this earlier because I'm interested in knowing that, in fact, every time you run these courses and have these seminars, it fills up.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not like nobody takes advantage of the information you're able to offer.
No, there's lots of parents out there doing great work, doing
Yeah.
great jobs, who just want to, a little bit of help.
What's the major focus of this particular seminar, and what are parents telling you?
I think what are parents telling us? It's A to Z, everything you can imagine, because every kid is different. What we want is the parents to come to the workshop, to learn from each other, and to learn from our facilitator, who's an expert in working with teens, around identifying what's typical teen behavior. Does it make sense? Is what my kid doing?
Is there typical teen behavior? I think there's some of it.
There's some of it that is. I mean, we can,
Some's
I
unique.
know. you can't predict all of it.
No.
That's part of it, is learning to roll with it.
Right.
Keeping a good sense of humor and breathing a lot.
I often look at it this way, and you and I were chatting before we came on air here, and I think what's most difficult for parents to understand is that they teach their kids to think for themselves. And when they start doing it, terrifies them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have to keep an open mind. And I always, when I deal with my kids, I always try and remember what it was like for me.
Yep.
Right? And the things I went through and the things I did, because I did it all. Right? And your kids are going to do it all. So you have to manage that sort of thing.
I think sometimes that scares parents a lot, because of, they know what mistakes they might have made or choices they made when they were teens,
and they really do. For generations, right?
It has.
Yeah.
But it is hard. It's really hard when they start. I mean, that's our job. Our job is to help them separate. They need to separate. It's really important for them to be successful adults. That's what we want for them. We love them so much. But it's hard because they say no and they have different opinions, and they may not share our views. And it's really important for them to be able to express that, to know that you still love them even if they don't.
Is it finding common ground, do you think? Like,
yeah.
An area where you don't necessarily agree, but...
Yeah. And, you get a little tired sometimes from parenting. You've been doing it for a long time.
Sure you do.
How many times can you say, have you done
Especially
your
when you
homework?
think it's not working out the way you want it to,
Exactly.
right? But that's not necessarily the case.
That's right. So you're in it for the long haul. Just stick with them, stay involved. We think we don't matter. We feel like we don't matter because they're judging us and criticizing us.
Yeah.
And gosh, that's not a lot of fun, right? There's some days you're just so tired. But we really do matter. That's the one thing we know that's so important.
Exactly.
We matter so much to them.
Real quick before we go, people should be, there's help out there and willing to accept that help.
Yes.
So how do we get into these seminars, and where do we find out more?
Go to our website, familyservicesottawa.org. Call us, 613-725-3601.
Right.
Just say you want some information about parenting or the
that's
parenting
it.
workshops. That's it.
Yeah.
We'd love to help
Simple as that.
you. Yeah.
Well, good luck with it, and good luck to all you
Thanks.
parents out there. We know it's awful sometimes.
But we love them and they're wonderful.
That's right.